Howdy, folks. It's Donal McCarthy here with Keller Williams Realty, bringing you your update to close off the real estate market in Toronto in 2020. So the stats for December just came out on January 6th, and here's kind of an overview as well too of what happened in 2020. So anyways, we closed out the year very, very strongly. As you can see here, the sales in 2019 of properties in the GTA was just about 4,300. That was up 64.5% at 7,180 properties that sold in December of 2020. So that's a phenomenal growth. And why did we see that possibly? Well, because COVID was there and we had 2 delayed months of non-sales, and our spring market started with a bang in the summer and into the fall, and that continued into December, obviously, here if we have that many sales. So COVID did kind of shift things around last year for the real estate market. And of course, here we are in January now, and we're expecting similar figures, an uptick. Even though we're in our second lockdown, we don't expect it to greatly affect our numbers increasing and the averages going up. So what happened in terms of price? So average price December year over year was up 11.2%. The average price for real estate in the GTA was at about just under $930,000 for the year. So that's a record-breaking high for average prices in the real estate market. Now, let's dig into this. Of course, this was a tale of two markets in 2020. So what did we see happen? We can see very clearly here some figures. If we look at year-over-year changes between the 416 and the 905. As you can see here, the strongest growth was in the single-family home, detached, semi-detached row houses, particularly detached. The strongest growth we saw was in the 905 area. Where we actually saw some negative prices going down was in the condo apartment, the condos in the 416 area. So, of course, we've been seeing this all year, and we've been talking about what's been happening. You have the demographic of folks who had condos. They were working 5 days a week, traveling to their office, and now they're stuck in a 500, 600, 700 square foot, if you're lucky, condo in downtown Toronto. And so we had a huge demographic of people selling these condos and getting out into the 905s, getting out of the city, being able to buy single-family homes. And that's what we saw. And that's why we see this really strong growth, the strongest growth, like I say, we saw in the 905 in the single-family homes. And we also had investors who had properties, condos in downtown Toronto. Rents started to drop a lot of competition in the rental market. So rents were dropping. There was an oversupply. So a lot of investors who had condos in the 416 in downtown Toronto specifically started to see prices come down. We expect to see that to continue somewhat this year as we are again in a lockdown in January of 2021. So there you have it, folks. Like two tales here, two stories, two sides of this. But overall, I mean, the condo market will come back. I wouldn't be worried. I have clients who bought condos this year, and I'm not overly worried. We saw the same thing happen in New York when the Twin Towers were taken down. You had a big exodus for about 12 months, 18 months, and then slowly, of course, came back to normality, and people started moving back downtown into the cities. So we're long-term, we're not really going to be affected, but right now we are seeing those condo prices come down. So there you have it, folks. It's Donal McCarthy here with Keller Williams Realty. Thank you so much. That's your update for December 2020. Have a fantastic 2021. Wishing you all well, okay? Stay safe. Take care. Ciao, ciao.